Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2013. All right, announcements on tap for today. Motor vehicle sales. There's no time for this. And factory orders at 10 a.m. Eastern Time are two items worth monitoring today. These two here, the two manufacturing index announcements, were sort of mixed. The PMI came in a little short, and the ISM came in a little high, and construction spending was also up somewhat, a little bit more than consensus. So those are two positive indicators, I guess you could say. All right, again, just as a reminder, make sure before you look for candidates that you go over your trading plan and remind yourself what it is exactly that you're looking for. Just a gentle reminder. And let's move right over immediately here to what the pre-market is doing. Kind of mixed. It's pulled back a little bit since I've been watching it this morning. Not a lot, but a little bit. It's about 5:30 Eastern Time right now. The E-mini, let's want to just take a look at that chart here and see how it's doing. The wrong chart. Here we go. Okay. We have our trend line drawn in here, which for resistance purposes, at least on the weekly, seems to be holding its own so far. And we drew this based on the weekly. We'll see again how this plays out. Of course, on a daily, we have it, broke this resistance here, but then pulled back. But it was drawn on the weekly, and I'm not considering the wicks per se. And the wicks, this wick right here is this bump back here 2 weeks ago. So we will just keep an eye on that. Okay, now, just jumping back and forth, make sure I have my keys set up here. Gold is clawing its way back up slowly, and silver is too. I was just reading something in the Market Watch, which, by the way, I'll show you that in a second, is a good place to, I think, to go and take a look for some news and to get a little bit of an idea of what's going on in other markets around the world. We have oil up here at 98.16, which is a little pricey. And the Nikkei is up 170, which sounds like a lot. 1.2% is a lot for an index, but not for the Nikkei, because as we've talked about, it does move around a lot. Makes big moves. Alright, so the other thing that I wanted to show you right quick is this website here called MarketWatch.com, which is part of the Wall Street Journal. And they have on their main page here, they have charts from markets around the world: US, Asia, Europe, foreign exchange, rates for notes around the world, and a sampling of futures. So if we take a look at Europe, we can see that Europe pretty much overall is down anywhere from 0.25% to 0.75%. So that's just another source that you can use, and that's MarketWatch.com. And and you get some pretty nice news here. Some of it is pop news, as I like to call it, but some of it's pretty good. But again, it's news. It's just another perspective, somebody else's perspective So don't hang your hat on any one thing, including the option guru. Okay, so let's take a look at our accounts. We're all doing pretty good here except for Netflix. Netflix had kind of a big day. Let's peek at it here. Oops. Jump over to this chart. Had a big day yesterday. Don't know exactly why. Let's see here. 7-1. Netflix reports exclusive multi-year streaming deal for New Girl. You gotta be kidding me. That's it. That's why it bumped up. I don't even know what that is. Okay, well, alright. I guess that's the explanation. Otherwise, LinkedIn is our Iron Condor, and we're at pretty darn close to zero delta right now. So that, of course, is a good thing. So what we're going to do today, which we don't do very often, is we're just going to quickly zip through these and take a look at our risk profiles and see how they're doing. This one's good. We're looking at July here for expiration, so 7/20 is our date. We're looking pretty good there. CF Industries, we're looking real good. Might bail on this pretty soon. We're at 417 out of a possible 525. We would need that to get to 490 or 500, and then we would seriously bail on that baby. Goldman Sachs, not concerned about. It's doing just fine. LinkedIn, as I mentioned, the Iron Condor, doing just fine. Wiggling around in that price range there around the 180s, 190s, 170s, somewhere around there is fine with me. So my voice gets monotone and boring here because that's the way, that's the personality that we want LinkedIn to have right here. All right, MasterCard, doing fine on that, not a concern. Netflix, that little bump just sank this white line for us because IV probably dropped, I'm assuming. So we took a hit on that, but that's still, it's not a concern. These are those long puts left over from an insurance policy many moons ago. Again, not going to do anything with those. Now, this Russell double calendar here, seriously considering exiting it. So I'm going to watch it for a day or two and see how things work out. If we move back down here, if we get back down to 980 or so, I don't know. I just, once these two meet, the white and the red line meet, it's time to seriously consider exiting. And then a similar situation with Spider's double calendar, although we have a little bit more flexibility up here around 162 area. Again, if with the calendar, if the price drops, we get an increase in IV and the red line will move up a little bit here. So that's kind of the purpose of a calendar, is to protect your backside. So that's where that one is. So we're just observing. And last but not least is Visa. Not concerned about that one at this time. Okay, so we can jump right over to the A+ list now and run our scan. Without any further ado. Now Apple is having, the last couple of days have been pretty nice. Some talk. I saw an article someplace where they have wanted to secure the term iWatch. So apparently they're going to be doing something there. So if you are a bidding person here, you go long on Apple. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We are looking at stochastic moved up. 9-day, we have a white dot there on the 9-day. MACD, short term up, moving average up, and long term up. This is looking very, very attractive. So let's see what we can do here and what time frame we might be thinking. All right, August. We'll look at August. Okay, we're looking at 375. We're currently at 409. Was it ever below 375 recently? No, it has not been. This is a little cluttered here. Uh, 392 looks like the low here. Yeah, the low is 385 back here. So 375 is probably pretty safe. Now, for an August, and what can we collect on at $1.02? I like that. I like that a lot. And of course, we would do 5 of those puppies for a $2,500 in buying power effect. All right, I'm for that. You see, even though our moving average is pretty flat here, it is turning up, and it has come down to a point of resistance, or support, I should say. So that's why this is a candidate for today. Let's throw an alert in here, and I'd be willing to bet that it's going to go off right away. Let's take a look at Apple and what it's doing right now. We are at 411 here. We have some purchases here at 411. And we're at 411.92, so I'm going to just tweak this up just a tad. I'll do it on this chart because I can tune it a little bit more fine. And it won't let me. Alright, I'm going to be picky about it. 414. Let's go around 413 if I can get close there. 413.15, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright. Amazon. I wanted to see what we have alerts on. We have alerts on a lot of them here. So I have to keep that in mind. CELG. Alright. When we take a look at those charts, we will see what's going on if we're going to continue those alerts. Amazon, we're looking for it to come back down here for an opportunity to get in. It's not going to give it to us right now, so we will take a pass on that. Baidu. Alright, we're looking for Baidu to pull back down here. Did not have a very good day yesterday. That's a bit surprising. And the last time there was any news here was on 626. Of course, being a Chinese stock, I guess I could see why there's not a lot of news about it over here. So nothing there for Baidu. CELG, we had an alert on it. We were looking to go with a short trade, and it gapped up big time yesterday. So this alert is still sort of valid, sort of. So I'm going to just push this up, and here's the reason why. I'm going to do that. We still have a hook down here, although we're not getting much confirmation. There's no confirmation on the MACD here, and there's no confirmation over on the weekly at all, except for the long-term MACD to say that it is in a long-term downtrend. And our weekly candle here, let's see it a little bit better here, did move out of above our resistance. So I'm keeping the alert. I'm not sure I would actually do anything with it because we're already in. So maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But we'll keep the alert there anyway. CF Industries, we're in on that one. It's continuing to move down, 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 down. Not a good sign, I would think, because this is a fertilizer company, basically. I mean, they're related to farming. And just a little bit concerning that people feel that way about that kind of stock. It's sort of a leading indicator, in my mind. But no trade there, no entry. Chipotle, I was thinking about a counter trend trade here. Probably would have worked out pretty good. But we're just going to keep an eye on it because it still is in a pretty strong uptrend, and we're getting uptrend confirmations almost across the board here. So we're going to leave that one alone for a counter trend trade, even though it may even work out that way. Gold. Tom Sosnoff this morning says he's long gold and happy, and he's also long Apple and happy. So gold, we're definitely in a downtrend here. Very strong, but a very nice move over the last couple of days, and looks like it's going to make a nice move today too. But everything else, we're not getting confirmation. Get a little halfway confirmation over here, but and halfway here as well. But I'm thinking that maybe it's not a bottom. I'll keep an eye on it though. I may be wrong. Maybe wrong. I have been wrong before. All right. This was going to be a counter trend trade as well on Google. And we were looking for a hook up here for that counter trend trade. But we're getting too much confirmation that things are moving back into the bullish territory for Apple or for Google. So we're going to skip that. We missed our opportunity back here to go long with a bull put, so we're just going to wait for the next opportunity and see what happens. Goldman Sachs, we are in Goldman Sachs with a bear call. So far it is playing out. We were looking to add to that, but our alert did not go off, so I'm just going to leave it there for now just to see what happens. LinkedIn, here is our iron condor, and it's just, it's not doing anything. We love it. It's starting to make us a little bit of money now. Right. Came up $12 yesterday. Theta is at 10, so that's about right. $12. It's pretty close. That's a nice thing when that happens. Bull put on MasterCard. No additional opportunities there with the uptrend. Netflix. We're looking to go with a bear call on that, and I am going to cancel this alert. It's no longer valid. Alright, Priceline. There's no keeping them down right now, so they're definitely in a very strong uptrend here. We're just waiting. We'll put a target down here. We're just waiting for that. Nothing there right now. PNRA. We were looking for a reversal here. We did not get it. I'm taking that off right now. Okay, and last, well, not last, and I'll let you know why in a second. V for Visa. We're in a bull put right now, and we are happy about that. Okay, I'm adding a new candidate to our A+ list, and that's Tesla Motors. Pretty hot stock right now, and I'll let you know why. Here, it's going here. Alright, so back here earlier this year, it was, and for quite a while actually, it just was not doing much of anything, you know. But they had earnings back here in April or May that, by golly, by Yemeni, they actually made money. So the stock shot up. It's kind of a darling right now. There's lots of volume on it, although it's tapering down this week. We can't really look at this week because it's not complete yet. But the volume is up here, and it's been up here well into, you know, the millions per day for quite a while. So, and the price is up around the range that we like. And when we look at the option chain, we can see that it meets our criteria for open interest, especially if we look at July. It doesn't have the multiple weeklies, it only has the single weeklies, but that's okay, because I've been trading mostly monthlies lately anyway. So it meets our criteria open interest here on, of course, on both sides. Not a lot on the put side, but quite a bit on the call side. So it meets our criteria. It's a new candidate. We're definitely not going to do anything right now. We're going to put a target in here and see if we can hit this target. And that is it. So, new candidate. How exciting. Yes, we like new blood every once in a while. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.